أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومنهم من يقول أذن لي ولا تفتني ألا في الفتنة سقطوا وإن جهنم لمحيطة بالكافرين. In this verse, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala continuing with the munafiqeen, where in the previous verses Allah Ta'ala said that these people, they always want to be excused from jihad. They do not want to participate in jihad. So continuing with that, Allah Ta'ala says, وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَقُولُ أُذَلِّي وَلَا تَفْتِنِّي. From amongst the munafiqeen are those people who say that excuse me from participating in jihad and do not cast me into temptation. So this verse of the Quran Sharif was revealed in regards to one of the munafiqs, Jad bin Qais. It is mentioned when the battle of Tabuk was to take place and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam made i'lan, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam announced that we have to go towards Tabuk and we have to fight the Christians. So this person said, I am a man that loves a lot of beauty. If I go to fight the Christians and I see the Christian woman, then I will fall into temptation, I will fall into fitna. So therefore, excuse me, I do not want to participate in the battle. So Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, Ala fil fitnati saqatu, that behold, listen, that these people have already fallen in fitna. A bigger fitna than what they in already is the fitna of the nifaq, is the fitna of the hypocrisy. So this is just an excuse that they're making not to participate in jihad. وَإِنَّ جَهَنَّمَ لَمُحِيطَةٌ بِالْكَافِرِينَ. And verily Jahannam will encompass the kuffar, Jahannam will surround the kuffar. And on that day of Qiyamah, they'll never be able to escape. In tusibuka hasanatun tasuhum. Further, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says that if any good has to come your way, then this pleases these munafiqeen and these hypocrites. Particularly Abdullah bin Ubay ibn Sulul, who was the leader of the munafiqeen, who was the leader of the hypocrites, that he would try not to participate in jihad. And if the mu'mineen, the believers, they are successful, they are victorious on the battlefield, then this will cause a lot of displeasure to them. Why? Number one, they hated the Muslims. They wanted the Muslims to be defeated. So here the Muslims were victorious. Secondly, when the spoils of war would come in the hands of the mu'mineen and the believers, this will also hurt them, because they would also want a share from them. So Allah Ta'ala says, in tusibka hasanatun tasu'hum, that if any good has to come your way, then this pleases the munafiqeen. Wa in tusibka musibatun yaqulu qad akhadna amrana min qablu wa yatawallaw hum farihun. And if any calamity has to afflict you when you're on the battlefield, then these munafiqeen say that certainly we had taken charge of our matters, we had taken control of our matters from before, and they turn away happily, that no harm came to us. Lucky we did not participate in jihad, we didn't go on the battlefield. So Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala responds to this, and Allah Ta'ala says, قُلْ لَن يُصِيبَنَا إِلَّا مَا كَتَبَ اللَّهُ لَنَا. Say to them, O Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that nothing is going to afflict us except what Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala has written for us. What Allah has destined, that is what will take place. Huwa Maulana, Allah Ta'ala is our protecting friend. وَعَلَى اللَّهِ فَلْيَتَوَكَّلِ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. And upon Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, the mu'mineen, the believers, should put their trust. Further, Allah Ta'ala says, قُلْ هَلْ تَرَبَّصُونَ بِنَا إِلَّا إِحْدَى الْحُسْنَيَيْنِ. That say to these munafiqeen, O Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, are you people waiting for only one of the two goods to take place? What is referred to as one of the two goods, that either the mu'mineen, they will go onto the battlefield and they will become shaheed, they will be martyred. That is also good. They will go directly into Jannah. Or the other good is that they will be victorious and they will attain and acquire the spoils of war. So say to them, are you people waiting for one of the two goods to afflict us, to affect us? وَنَحْنُ نَتَرَبَّصُ بِكُمْ أَن يُصِيبَكُمُ اللَّهُ بِعَذَابٍ مِّنْ عِنْدِهِ أَوْ بِأَيْدِينَا. We are waiting that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala afflicts you with a punishment from His side or at our hands. Meaning that you are killed at our hands on the battlefield. فَتَرَبَّصُوا إِنَّا مَعَكُمْ مُتَرَبِّصُونَ. Therefore you people wait, verily we are waiting with you as well. Further Allah Ta'ala says, قُلْ أَنْفِقُوا طَوْعًا أَوْ كَرْهًا لَن يُتَقَبَّلَ مِنْكُمْ. That say to them, O Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that spend your wealth willingly or reluctantly, it will never be accepted from you. It is mentioned this very same person, Jad bin Qais, when he came to Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam and he presented his excuse and he said that I cannot fight against the Romans because I'm a man that loves beauty. At that time he said, I won't participate in jihad, but I will sponsor, I will give money for the mujahideen to spend in the path of Allah. So Allah Ta'ala says, say to him that spend your wealth, whether you do it willingly or reluctantly, you're a munafiq, your aqidah is not in order, your fundamental beliefs are not in order, so it will never be accepted from you. Innakum kuntum qawman fasiqin. Verily, you were a nation of transgressors and wrongdoers. We will continue.